everybody, welcome back to week 8 of YPL. This is the final week of the season. I'm currently sitting at 500, and so I'm excited to try to lock this up. I'm sorry, 4-3. We're sitting at 4-3, and I'm trying to lock this up to see if we can make sure guaranteed playoffs. We hit a bit of a rough patch in the middle, and now we're on a bit of a hot streak. I think we've won our past 2 matches, so. Our opponent is actually the guy in first place, so this will be a good barometer test to see going into playoffs. This is Mario FG. He's coach of the Belligods, I believe is his team name. I'm excited to see it. This team's got a lot of different fun things. Excalibur, Clefairy. Clefairy's a pretty annoying thing because it has Follow Me and it's got the magic guard, so I do expect it to appear. Excalibur looks pretty solid into my team. I just, again, this could be a potential playoff matchup, so I don't know how much he's trying to reveal. I'm kind of doing the same thing. I'm not trying to reveal too much. So part of me feels like he's going to lean into Trick Room. I do feel like Araquanid will appear. Araquanid Water looks pretty solid into my team in general. I only have one grass type, and it's pretty neutral into my squad. Gouging Fire is always just a good bring. It's got a really good typing, and it's pretty bulky and hard to remove once it gets going. And Gothitelle, I feel like if he goes for Perish Trap stuff, then this could be a little bit of an annoying matchup. But I think we have enough tools. I'm bringing Fluttermane, I'm bringing GU, so I think we have enough coverage to be able to deal with that. In terms of King Gambit, I do think King Gambit's going to appear. It's a good late game sweeper. It's with Assault Vest, it can get really bulky and difficult to remove. So I do think it can be an option. I know I have Iron Hands, but again, I don't think we're trying to reveal too much to our opponent. Mienshao, I'm almost positive Mienshao would appear as well. It's got that fake out pressure, and it's got a really strong close combat. It's in my opinion, one of the best draft league Pokemon out there. Raikou, I'm not 100% sure if this will appear. I think for speed control, this could be something with Choice Scarf. So I have a feeling that with like a Excalibur and Dragon Dance, that could start snowballing really fast. Salamence for Intimidate. I don't have any Defiant Mon, so I think Salamence probably going to appear. I would almost guarantee that it's going to appear, just because given that it's such a good typing and it's got good Intimidate and it can be used in such a versatile amount of ways. And then Screamtail. Boy, Screamtail has been something that he's been bringing a lot this season, and it's very difficult to deal with. It's very bulky. It's got a lot of really good utility moves, Thunder Wave, disruptive things like Encore Disable. So yeah, I'm not really quite too sure what he's going to do. This is also really probably one of the other better teams in the league. So we'll see. I'm going to bring for this week. I'm going to bring Chi-Yu Fluttermane. I'm going to try to overwhelm with offense and see how that kind of goes. And I have Iron Boulder and Porygon 2 for late game cleanup. Landorus is there, sort of a check. This team does kind of tend to be weak to ground, but I'm assuming he'll be ready for that. And then Brew Bonnet for redirection. Usually hyper offensive teams want to have some sort of redirection because again, you don't want to let your hyper aggressive mons just start picking up KOs, because if they get KO'd, then you're in a bad spot. So yeah, let's see how it goes. See you guys all there. Cool. Alrighty, we're back. Some new music. We got some new music. Because I progressed a little further on my Switch too. So, I don't know, let's see. I don't know, let's go with, let's go Delete 4. It's a good one. Cool. Oh, okay. GLHF. Okay, cool, so let's write down. He did give us the pre-stuff early, right, because we had the Gouging Fire. Okay. Screamtail is start. Gouging Express. Araquanid is friend. Mienshao. Sorry, let me get on screen. Mienshao is fire. Clefairy is water. Okay, so this team really does scream TR. So let's go with our anti-Trick Room. I put Imprison on this thing. We'll go Chi-Yu here. We'll go Iron Boulder and P2. I think we'll lock in with those 4. Let's see what he goes for his lead here. All right, good luck, have fun. Okay, so it's a Clefairy in this sleeve here. Okay, it's kind of what I expected. I think we can just start exerting damage. Let's go for... Do we lock into Ruination, or should we lock into... Just start going in for damage? Because if he brings in the gouging, it would cover our options. Screw it, we'll go for damage. Okay. Cool, we hit both. Okay, good damage on the Clefairy. Gonna imprison that. Don't want any trick him going off. Yep, didn't want that going off. Perfect. So now, I think we can start going for... I think we can just start splitting the damage. I don't think it's so bad. We revealed chest sash, so let's follow me, TR. So let's TR. Follow me. Cool, let's get rid of this. Oh, awesome, that just picks up. Beautiful. Okay, cool. I'm not sure what this will do to me. Life do? Okay, that's annoying, but... Terrarin. Oh, it's this thing. Okay. So, what was the terror on this? Was ground. Okay, so we have to be a little bit careful. What does he do? So terror ground would be tricky for our team to deal with, especially without... I think we can pretty cleanly just go for this. Yeah, just a heat wave. It's probably just follow me liquidation, I would expect. Or he probably tries to take out... Oh, I missed. Who did I miss? Ah, crap. Alright, cool. Picked up the Clefairy. What does this do? This probably should do 50%. I made this team pretty strong. Okay, beautiful. Liquidation. Cool. Focus Sash. Proc. Okay. Liquidation, Odin. It's this thing. Okay. Yeah, I mean, probably don't want to lose it to a Sucker Punch. We'll swap it in, and then that way it gives us the option later to just bring it back in. Because it's probably wide guard on the Araquanid. I feel like he's so far behind, he has to just keep going for damage. Oh, okay. Call the Sucker Punch. I didn't know if he would just go for the wide guard. Damn, that does nothing to Odin or to Terrarin. Okay, it's fine. So the Sucker Punch on Gambit. Sucker Punch. We'll do this. We'll bring the Fluttermane in, and then we'll go for... we should be okay to just go for T-Bolt, and then... It don't matter whether it takes it out or not. Okay. I was like, if he goes for Terra Ground on the Araquanid, I was like, dang, GG, big reading, big Raider moves. Okay, we should be fine here. This doesn't pick up, but damage. Don't get the. Oh, I got the Defying Shot. This is gonna get weird. I just need Porygon 2 to. Okay, good. Whew. Blessed. I was like, this is gonna get weird. Okay, cool. Brick break. That's cool. Brick break. Okay. Awesome. And then we'll just go for a Terra Blast, Shadow Ball. That should pick us up. And what's good is we didn't have to reveal what was the fourth mon brought in the back. So awesome. So got it. Game 1. Game 1. 2-0. Alright. Awesome, awesome. That was good. Solid win. So how does he adjust? I honestly feel like we don't need to change too much. He probably brings the Gouging Fire, I would assume, based off of what was happening. We didn't have to reveal the Ruination strat, which is cool. So I think he'll be caught off guard by that if he leads the Gouging Fire, and I feel like he won't adjust too hard to it. I would assume. So let's see what happens. So yeah, we'll leave the same, and then bring the Iron Boulder. We don't have to reveal it. Oh, and the P2 in the back. Yeah, that Gambit got a little scary. Cause so I probably could have gone no, because the Shadow Ball wouldn't have done anything. So it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not sure too much how he adjusts to this. I think we're gonna get a Mienshao lead, probably to fish for a Terra. That would be my best guess. And he's probably gonna try to apply a little bit of pressure to Fluttermane. Fluttermane was a problem, so he might even just lead. He might even just lead the King Gambit, which the King Gambit Mienshao is probably a lead that he'll do. So I probably could have led the Boulder, but we'll just keep it the same. And if he does do that, Sanji Noden, Mienshao King Gambit. It's exactly what I thought he would do. Cause yeah, you gotta threaten some stuff here. So he probably thinks I'm gonna be doing. Because what I'm saying is we can bluff a Sucker Punch. He's going to go for Iron Head. He has to, right? The thing is, I don't want to ignore Mienshao too long. It's my only issue. Because we can pick up this right now. Because then you don't have to do nothing right now. And then we'll just go for the Ruination. Oh, then it just pins us. Yeah, screw it. Let's go for it. Because he probably goes for Fake Out. Let's see what he does. White Guard. Okay, cool. Alright. I'm okay with this. You didn't have to burn my Terra. It sucks. Get rid of the support. Because P2 can come in here and do fine in the back. Yeah, damn. It sucks. Good call. Good call. I'm okay with that trade though. Yeah, I'm totally fine with that trade. We'll bring in the Iron Boulder. Because I know this thing's really susceptible to that now. Okay. Alright. There it is. Okay, so no Beast Boost. Well, I know my Boulder's faster, so he's gonna have to figure. I'm gonna make him pick one. I'm gonna go for Moonblast here, and then I'll go for Mighty Cleave. Yeah, just so we don't. I'm gonna call the Terra. Let's go for it. Because he read me for turn 1, I'll read him now. Oh, he didn't do it. Damn, that was rough. Yeah, this is how strats are gonna get really rough. the sucker punch. Man. This is rough. This is rough. We'll go for the Sacred Sword into that slot. We'll switch out the P2. I don't want to just give it up so easily. He could just double my Boulder, which would suck because the Kal'Taq Leap is pretty free there. And I know he doesn't. He probably, because I mean a Terrifier is pretty safe here as a play. But Sacred Sword will still do more. Will still do okay damage. But we're kind of fodder for. Okay. We're kind of fodder for a Sucker Punch, which kind of sucks, but as long as he doesn't do big damage into my P2, which I don't think he would. Let's just see. Defiant, yeah. Okay. This is what we tech for. Beautiful. Awesome. Alright. Beautiful. Okay. That works. Okay, that's fine, because we got rid of the, we still got rid of, so Heat Crash. Heat Crash. Okay. Howl. So I know for a fact my Flutter's faster. What's probably the fourth thing in the back? Is it Clefairy? Ooh, it could be Screamtail. Well, let's see. There's nothing much I can do by thinking about it now, but... Terrarian. Oh, it's the... Okay. This can get kind of weird. We could fish for double... Let's just go for T-Bolt Moonblast. But if he goes for Howl, it's gonna get weird. We'll go for Terra Blast and Moonblast into this just to remove it. Yeah. Because he probably goes for Howl and sets up the Terra Ground and it picks up the Flutter Mane here. So I gotta hope that my P2 can do this. Oh my gosh, the fact that we just missed out on the pickups. Dang, that is so frustrating. Oh, it sucks, dude. We're like just under that pickup. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so now it's a one-on-one versus this. Okay. So I guess we'll find out. We'll see. This does a lot of damage. Oh, yeah. Predation does a lot of damage. Yeah. We don't survive. Ah, that sucks. How much? Liquidation gets up to 16. Gosh darn it, we'll have to take the L on that one. Ah, that's frustrating. Flutter Mane was just under those pickups. So, I guess how can we rethink this here? How can we rethink this? Let's go with, honestly, we can just start going for sleep strats. I mean, his team is pretty weak to, Spore. He doesn't have too much for Araquanid. I'm sure that he thinks that he'll probably go that route. So let's Flash Iron Boulder. Let's go Brute Bonnet. We'll go Porygon 2. Which attacker do I want to bring in the back? Honestly, Fluttermane's Focus Sash just kind of makes it pretty invaluable here. So we'll go with this. We'll kind of see how it goes. That was close. So game 2 was a 0-1. Yeah, let's see if he can deal with Spore Strats. Okay. We'll go Psycho Cut. And then we'll go Protect. Because I feel like he's gonna have to target the Brute Bonnet down. I mean, I don't know if he's well, Boulder is a pretty toxic, intimidating lead. But I feel like he's gonna have to target down the Brute Bonnet. Because if he goes to use CC, it would do really well here. You gonna fake out my Boulder? Okay. Okay, Focus Sash. Alright. Okay. How? Stomping, nice. We'll go for Mighty Cleave here. What did he say? I think Gouging Fire. Crap, what did he say was the Terror? Yeah. It's grass. Okay. Sport that. Okay. Probably goes for a Heat Crash on me, I would assume, but or a Howl. Yeah. So now we'll force him into a predicament here. And we'll make him decide whether he wants to Terror or not. So we'll just go. He has to Terror here, right? I mean, you can't leave it. But he loses in the back, so he's. Alright, we'll go close combat. I go first regardless, so. Yeah. Because we get the guaranteed sleep turn on that thing, on the Mienshao, but we can just pick it up right now. So. Yeah, he doesn't want to go to sleep, but we'll just threaten some big damage. Okay. Okay, cool. This should hopefully get it in Fluttermane range, I would hope. Okay, that's in Fluttermane range. Cool. It should be in Fluttermane range. It's just under, it looks like. So we'll go Moonblast and we'll go close combat into here and just really hope this and pray. Cause yeah, I mean he can go for Burning Bulwark. Yep, cool. And we'll just pick up the Mienshao here. Fingers crossed, not the one turn wake up. Stay asleep? Oh, thank goodness. Alright, we'll pick this up here. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Terrarin, that's the, okay. So we'll go for Moonblast here. We'll go for Spore here. You know, yeah. We gotta hope and pray that this picks up. Okay, good. Yeah. I should put this thing to sleep. Load in. Oh boy. Let's bring in the Porygon 2 just so we can get the Thunderbolt stuff going. Man, Rubonnet probably goes down to a break here. Or how about we reset? Okay, yeah, we'll reset the Brute Bonnet. Because I think the P2 can pick up here, so we'll reset the Brute Bonnet. Water Bow. Oh, good damage. She'll attack foul. It's fine. Okay. We'll go for the Moonblast here. We'll Brute Bonnet here. We'll Thunderbolt this slot. Should be doing good damage. I don't want to get hit by a Sucker Punch. Yep. Okay, cool. And then pick up. Oh, P2. Don't wake up. Pick up but don't wake up. Alright, cool. Alright, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're alright. I think we're good. I think we're good, everybody. We needed that one. Alright, cool. Probably switches, I would guess. But I think it's pretty safe. We can just go for it there. Put it to sleep. Pick that up. Alright. I think we're okay. Because I don't think he can do enough damage fast enough to the rest of my team to start picking things up. And then we go to Spore. And then I would assume he's going to have to pick up the... yeah, we'll just go for the close combat. We'll burn it here. We'll go for the close combat here. And then we'll just recover. His Gouging Fire showed he crushed Stomping, so I don't think he can do damage fast enough. And he's gonna go for Boarding Bulwark. Yeah, I don't care about that thing. Just pick up the King Gambit. Recover there. Awesome. That's a pickup there. Clean. Okay. Cool. That should be a pretty clean win, I would say. I think because yeah, Gouging can't do too much unless it starts throwing out, you know, Dragon Dance, and I didn't realize it, but yeah, we'll just double it and Reflutter in the back. I think we got it. Oh, cool. Wow, now you want to do damage. But yeah, cool. All right, I think this was a pretty solid match. I that was tough. That was super tough. The adjustment we saw it. I saw it. I saw it game two. I should have called it. I mean that was a pretty valid. I mean I should have just led the boulder. Jeez, super awesome games. Yeah, super awesome games to my opponent. But yeah, just in hindsight, I think that was a much more grindier match than I expected. I guess after game one I was like, okay, this is great, and I think game two made it a little scary because I think this kind of shows that I'm always kind of getting better. I should have read that in-game adjustment because he's not going to just leave the same thing and lose again, right? He has to go ahead and adjust to make sure that he secures himself in a better position because obviously what he did game one was a pretty big steamroll. So I should have called what an adjustment would be, and instead of blocking in so fast, I should have waited a little longer. So, but no worries. Other than that, I mean, solid game plan by my guy Mario. I mean, that was tough. I knew these guys in first place, so this was going to be a really hard match. He was on a heater right now. So solid win, good win to get us into the playoffs, and I'm excited. So we'll see. Alrighty, I'll see everybody in the playoffs. Peace.